here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another episode of my Fix Me Thomas TV renovation series, where I go ahead and renovate your lots on the gallery using the hashtag FixMeThomasTV. But today's is a little bit different because it comes from my friend Spring Sims, and he actually built this on his stream a few weeks ago, and we're kind of talking about my series, and he mentioned the idea of me maybe renovating this for an episode. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and this one is an abandoned campsite. So if you want to go ahead and download the renovated version, it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1. So this took me no time at all, probably like less than 20 minutes. It was actually ridiculous. I don't know how on earth it took me that short amount of time, but it did. So I suppose that's kind of good though, because it means I can get more done in the time I have. So this, what I kind of changed it into is more sort of like a luxury style accommodation. And it's, well, I wouldn't maybe go as far as in luxury, but you know, it's just a little bit more nicer, and maybe something where your family may go for a little vacation or something, or even just like, you know, 2 Sims or something. It does actually have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The bedrooms are actually in the basement, and you'll see that when we go and renovate the interior shortly. You'll see how there's some kind of like sleeping beds downstairs. But I actually kind of separated that off into 2 separate bedrooms, and that's what we did there. And then the upstairs is kind of like just like a simple kitchen, a dining table, and a TV and like lounge area, all in this tiny little lot. This is actually on a 20 by 20 lot in Oasis Springs. I think that's the only 20 by 20 we have in Oasis Springs, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even build in Oasis Springs very often, so I didn't even know that we had a lot this small. I thought the smallest that we had was a 20 by 15 in Newcrest, and I mean, this is slightly bigger, but you know, it's still pretty much just as small. Anyway, so on the kind of exterior bit, we kind of did just a little pond area there. Also kind of got some gardening little planter boxes. I couldn't think what they're called there for a second. And we've also got like an outdoor seating area and barbecue, and also I put like a little fire pit there as well, so that's the kind of outdoor activities and stuff. So this home, you could actually, to be honest, use this as a residential lot. It's kind of got everything you need, to be honest. So if you want to kind of live small, then this might be a good place to kind of live. And you can see that we renovated the kind of shape of the place. I kind of changed it a little bit, not really much. I just added a few more pop-outs, and I also kind of changed up the textures on the outside. So we've got stone and siding now. I actually quite like the siding because it still just have that sort of like rustic look to it, which I kind of think, oh god, I can't speak, resembles the original look a little bit, you know, nicer, I suppose, and kind of keeps the original sort of feel of the place there. So I think Stephen actually originally created this for like a oh god, I keep talking too fast and messing up my words. I think he originally created this as sort of like a runaway teen style lot, so maybe you could use it for that as well, and maybe they've kind of, you know, I don't know, like develop their money and things. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I couldn't think of the word. And kind of, you know, grew their bank, I suppose, and kind of renovated the place that they're staying in. So that might be a kind of good storyline for this as well. So this is the bathroom here, and I don't normally include the footage for my bathrooms just because they are pretty kind of boring, I suppose, and pretty much all the same. So I decided to include it today though, since the video is very, very short. I can't even believe it took me that short amount of time. I know it's on a very small lot, but at the same time, it's still much, much shorter than I thought it would take me, so that's good. But Stephen actually did a really, really good job at making this lot. He had lots of like rundown clutter and loads of like stuff you would find in an abandoned place. It just looked really, really good with all the decorations and stuff he put in. I also did go ahead and change where the stairs are, as you can see, just so I had room to put the bathroom in, and also add this little TV section. I did actually have a little bit of trouble trying to decide on where I was going to put everything in this upstairs room because it is a little bit of an odd shape. So I ended up having to put the TV kind of next to the stairs here, which honestly, like, it looks, I maybe should have chosen a smaller TV, or maybe put no TV in at all, because I think the TV is a little bit too big for this room, but you know what, it's alright. So if you want to go ahead and submit a lot for me to renovate next week, like I said, you can go ahead and do that on the gallery using the hashtag FixMeThomasTV, and just the only rule is to use no CC. That's it. You can do whatever you want. It can be residential, a community lot, any size, anything you want. You can just submit just no CC. That's the only rule. And these are the 2 bedrooms that we're working on downstairs here. So kind of just got 2 ones. I just changed up the colour a little bit so they're not, you know, identical. And you know, they are pretty small, and so I had to keep them pretty simple so it wasn't too over cluttered or anything. And you know, honestly, if this was a residential, sorry, not a residential, kind of like a, you know, a rental type of lot, if you're going to make it into that, then I suppose it would make more sense for it not to be cluttered, because, you know, if you're going to be renting the place out, it's not going to be kind of personalised to one type of sim. That's why the kitchen is fairly bare. I didn't really put much decoration in the kitchen. We're about to head on to the screenshots, so I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, in the comments section down below, let me know about what you thought of it, and if you want to go ahead and download this renovated version, then feel free to go ahead and do that, as it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1. Don't forget to go ahead and submit a lot for yourself on the gallery using the hashtag FixMeThomasTV, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!